It has reached a point, I have to say this. DSTV is now expensive for Kenyans. Majority of Kenyans will never afford the subscription. It is expensive. I'm one of those who have been paying for DSTV, and I was comfortable when the price was below 3,200 shillings. But within a year, DSTV increased by more than 1,000 shillings. Now my package has been compact, which is now 4,200 shillings. Of course, DSTV has got great services, and the reason why some of us subscribe is because of football, the EPL, the Champions League. That's why we subscribe. If those two are not in DSTV, then we'll never renew our subscription. Now it has reached a point it is becoming hard for people to pay. And from statistics, you'll see I'm not alone. We have many millions of Kenyans who have the same opinion, but they don't have a platform where they can raise such opinion. DSTV has lost more than 1 million subscribers in just 1 year. Kenyan subscribers, those are subscribers in one country, and that is Kenya. So assuming that every subscriber was paying 1,000 shillings and they have lost 1 million subscribers, it means they have lost over how much? Over 1 billion shillings. That is a lot of money they have lost. And the reason why they lost those subscribers is not because of poor services. It is not because their app is not great, but it's because of the pricing. They added, the way they increased those prices, it was an ambush. You wake up, you get a message, they have increased by 300 shillings, by 200 shillings, by 500 shillings. All of a sudden, what you are paying for 3,200, you're now paying 4,200. Yesterday, people wanted to watch the Arsenal game. Even the day before yesterday, they wanted to watch the Bayern Munich game. So most of them are under the compact subscription or package. Now they were told, for you to watch the game, you have to upgrade to Compact Plus. Compact, the cost is 4,200, already expensive. They want you to upgrade to Compact Plus, which costs 7,000, I think 200 or 300. But you are supposed to add 2,600 to watch a single game. A single game. Of course, there are other games you will watch in future. But if your interest is watching one game, why should you add all that money? They should have a way in which if you want to watch a game, you just pay. They can say you pay 200 shillings, you watch once, you finish watching, your subscription expires. That is better. Now, when MultiChoice Kenya, or let's say DSTV in Kenya was acquired, we thought that the only change they will make is to review the prices, but they did not make those changes. They made some changes, but they did not make the changes that we wanted. We strictly wanted the prices to go down, not for them to beat around the bush, but they did not go down. They remain the same. And even if they made all those changes, the number of subscribers did not go up, which means people are waiting for the prices to go down so that they can renew or subscribe to the services. If DSTV wants subscribers to go up, because I don't see them going up, the number of subscribers, is to lower the prices and to come up with other packages. They can, most people subscribe only watch football matches and local media houses like Citizen, NTV, KTN. So they should come up with a package for those sports channels only, so that that package can cost even 2,500 shillings per month, but you are given channels for sports only. These other channels, no problem. Also, they should just separate, have a package for these other channels for entertainment, for music, so that people can have a variety to choose from. That way, they will see the number of subscribers going up. Even they can even have a package for Premier League only. If you want to watch Premier League for the whole month, they can have a package, let's say 2,800 shillings per month. It is better than paying for 4,200, where 90% of the packages of the programs in that package you don't watch. So that way it will be better for us, but maybe there's a reason. And now where the problem is, if a competitor comes, for example, there's a channel, there are some channels which are given rights, YouTube channels, to air some matches. For example, EPL matches. Or we have an app which is licensed to offer those matches. Then the number of subscribers this DSTV will go down to less than 50,000 from 188,000. And now, if they reach 50,000 and below, then DSTV cannot afford to pay staff and pay other expenses. It will be disastrous. So the only thing which is keeping most people in DSTV is because they don't have alternative. In case another alternative comes, then you see what will happen. The same case happened to Telecom Kenya. There was a time they were just alone. Safaricom came and it became more innovative, more progressive, and it was meeting the needs of Kenyans. Then Telecom was very rigid. Where is it now? Even Posta Kenya. There are companies which we have companies. Right now, it's not that we don't have people who are sending letters. People are sending parcels. People are sending letters. People are sending documents. But they are using other companies, bus companies. We have these security companies. And Posta is just there. People are not using it because it is not efficient enough. You take a letter to them, they deliver after 2 weeks. But if you give a bus company a letter in the morning. By lunchtime, it has delivered. People are delivering clothes to other towns. This is work that Posta Kenya could be doing, but they are not efficient enough. So this is what happens to companies which don't read the mood, which are rigid. When another company comes, then they are out of the market. So if DSTV can consider and lower the prices or come up with packages that entice Kenyans, then you see the number of subscribers going up. It is painful when you want to watch a Champions League match and you're told to pay 2,600 shillings to upgrade so that you can watch. And in the past, you used to watch these matches in this package, but they upgraded so that they they shifted the matches to 222 so that you can pay extra and be able to watch, which is painful for us.